Fighter 6. Fighting round. Online. Custom rules.
スマイルは最強魔法まるでお日様のようにとっても明るく照らしてるわ真実な光今心開く合理的に感情を因数分解やりたいこと特別なこと確実に全員で遂行こぼれそうな肌の魅力それで足りないなら少しずつ地道に稼ぎます経験値不器用でも積み上げればそぼそぼい
A new challenger.
They're all fired up. We're almost underway.
Round 1. Fight.
Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. The cross-up's good. Jumps over their opponent and tags them with the jump attack to flip their block direction. Whiffs the throw. Somehow pushes back all the way to center stage. Gets out of the corner and creates some distance. Neither fighter can rely on their driving anymore. Heading into the end game now, it's getting tense. At this range meant burnout! Expect the tempo of the match to change. KO. Player 2 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Everything up until now, and everything from here on out, is so vital. Goes for the drive rush there. Okay, so, you can use drive rushes just like that to launch attacks from much further away. Player 2 will look to apply pressure here. They're in the corner and the beatdown continues. KO! Player 2 2 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. How is this rematch going to play out? Are we going to witness a blow-up here? Goes with the projectile for their opening shot. Decides to go in with the target combo. Uses this opportunity to really lay into the opponent with a damaging combo. Player 2 has used up all of their drive gauge. They need to hold out. Player 2 needs to deal with this burnout. Knockdown. Player 1 is maintaining the corner position for some juicy damage. Takes a trip. Heading into the end game now, it's getting tense. They've been pushed into the wall and the stun's there. Player 2 is gonna have to wait for that drive gauge. Can they stick it out? They're low on both. Just goes for it at this range. KO. Player 2 with a big first round pickup. Can they close it out?
Round 2. Fight.
Barry. Who's going to start things off? Jumps up. Player 2 spent a chunk of their SA meter and enters the round with a deficit. They've got to be extra careful. Still scrapping for control of the space. A quick drive rush to keep it going. Closes the distance. Player 1 is working with a better game. What can they do with it? Smart play with the connects with the throw. Nightshade Pulse sets up with the jump in. Yoda tops off the tank and scores the win. Player 2 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. They're all fired up. We're almost underway.
Round 1. Fight.
The fight's now underway. This is Vicious with the play-by-play. Uses this opportunity to really lay into the opponent with a damaging combo. What's going to follow the combo? A dangerous range here. You don't want to get jumped on a long recovery move or you're going to eat tons of damage. Big counter. Takes them all the way to the corner with that. KO. Player 1 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. The attack is parried. Great work finding the opening. Backs away. Not about that BFF life right now. Blocks the overhead. You've got to be mindful of reach and jump-ins at this range. The fighters return to the middle of the stage. Do they have enough drive gauge? Balance from above! Takes the opponent out of the air. This is a chance. Will that parry change the momentum of this match? Going in? Jumps in, sees him coming, and shrugs it off with a super armor. Ooh, what a smart play! Sick super armor use! What a finish! This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks. In with the phalanx. Who's going to steal this win? Both fighters are raring to go. They're waiting for the opportunity to bust this match wide open. Plenty of health, full gauges, let's go. What are they gonna do? Shakes things up with a fireball. Sets up with the jump in. Spends the meter. Are they more fuel to the fire? Cook them up. Still alive? Still alive? Are they dead? Oh, they're dead! What a way to close it out! Player 2 is a force to be reckoned with.
Round 1. Fight.
The first round begins. No time to save that stuff for nationals. It's time to go all in. Big counter. Takes them all the way to the corner with that. They've got nowhere to run now that they're in the corner. Uses this opportunity to really lay into the opponent with a damaging combo. Taking stock. This is the range where things get messy. Can they utilize their reach or bait each other out? Shoots off a fireball up close. Fireballs are risky, but if the opponent doesn't jump, they're one of the best ground game tools. That drive impact doesn't get through. Neither fighter is willing to back down from this exchange. Good parry here to try and make something happen. All right, what's coming up next? Life lead opens up. Scrapping it out up close. Rodrigo! Closing moments of the match. What
我
experience?
下松脚会不会能打到？
Player 2 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Flies in with a fist to keep the pressure on. Takes him all the way to the corner with that. Doesn't miss a beat. Player 2 uses the game for a super art. Going for the conclusive kill with that super. What a move! Untouchable, impetuous, impregnable, and perfect! Well, listen.
对吧？这是热议，可是有时候卡卡的。
Comes a new challenger.
We're in for something special right here, right now.
Round 1. Fight.
The fight's now underway. This is Vicious with the play-by-play. Parries the attack, and parrying attack like that is risky, but the reward is the drive gauge building up. The throw hits. Now the fun begins. What are they thinking here? Player 1 pushes the opponent into the corner. Buys some time by driving them into the corner. And now they can create some big chances to do damage here. Both sides have full drive and plenty of health. Let's see how things open up. Looking for a way to incorporate their drive. They're being absolutely relentless with this fireball pressure in the corner. Bops him with a target call. Player 2 can't let their drive gauge run out. They need to find a way to reset the situation. All right, what's coming up next? Infold for the throw! That's what they came for! KO! Player 2 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? Balance from above! This round is so important. You can feel the intensity in the air. They're backed up into the corners. Player 2 holding on to that long. They got him so quick. Player 2 took no time to finish that fight. Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. Big counter. Got a ton of damage off that opening. Can they do it again? Knocked down. Player 2 creates a good corner opportunity. The pressure continues as they can't escape the corner. They need to find a way out. Life lead is opening up, but that could still be overcome with smart drive use. Experiencing burnout. Heading into the KO. Player 2 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with?
Round 2. Fight.
Opts to create space to start. Everything up until now, and everything from here on out, is so vital. Dashes up. Springs forward with the drive rush. The properties that attacks get from a drive rush make them a great tool for creating chances like that. Triggers Toxic Blossom to stack the deck. Player 2 needs to use the threat of the corner. Their spacing is so on point right now. But who's gonna blink first? Perfect execution with the anti-air. Full SA meters on deck for both sides. This could be over soon. Can they create an opportunity for themselves to seal the deal? Looking to follow up after that target combo. Somehow manages to block the jump in. Closes it out. Here's the final round. The real fight starts now.
Fight.
Who's going to steal this win. A clean hit. Drive rush to keep it going. Closes the distance. Full SA meters on deck for both sides. This could be over soon. This is where smart meter management is going to come into play. Our fighters will need to tread carefully. Player 1 is looking at a grim situation with Burnout. What are they gonna do? Oh, blocks the cross-up. The Gladius tries the most. Throws that off. Oh, putting the cherry on top. Getting that external and internal damage in. The good master taught Aki well. What now? Uses their drive gauge. Players denies the jump in attempt. Gotta hand it to both of our fighters. They put on a real clinic for us. It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back. This can lead to some big damage. Jumps up. The quarter makes it hard to escape. What'll be the setup here? Player 2 will be in a world of hurt if their drive gauge runs out. We've reached the midway point of the round, and down to the wire. Player 2 needs to deal with this burnout. Look at the damage they can pump out with the combo. KO! Player 2 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. Immediate jump in. They piled up the knowledge. Now, how are they going to use it? From upstairs. You can open up chances to do big damage by baiting something out, getting that opening, and then jumping in. In with Snake Step. Player 1, drive rush to keep it going. What'll happen here? Their life is hanging by a thread. They gotta lean heavily on their drive move now. Ooh, there's a side switch. This love tap to close it. We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win? Decides not to rush in without a plan. Uses the target combo with a filler. Here comes the corner pressure. Jump! Looking to shred something. Player 2 can't use drive anymore. Forward rush. What now? With anti-air in the clutch. Impact counter! Oh, that's so sick! Super art to show them what a PhD in fighters can do for you! Didn't hesitate going for the kill with that super! Did not miss that chance and takes the round! Woo! I dare you to find me a better match than that! Get up and tell them what's good!
我要买电风扇配 box 啊！我怎么知道？
Oh, looks like these two have more beef than a Philly cheesesteak.
给你摆定了啦。
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Player 2 pushes the opponent into the corner. Buys some time by driving them into the corner.
Oh, they're
Now
like
he can get
shit.
some big chances to do damage here. Reads them. Knockdown. Player 1 is almost dead, but some clutch drive moves and a few, and that's a
我就
KO.
烂。
Timed that perfectly. Player 2 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Can't tech the throw? They both showed their hands a little bit, so they must be thinking of a counter. Jumps in. Player 2 will need to play it conservative until their drive refreshes. Dashes. Blocks the impact. Their spacing is so on point right now, but who's gonna blink first? Connects with medium kick. Can they create an opportunity? Overhead attack. Looking to follow up after that target combo. Player 1 flatlines them. Player 2 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak.
Round 1. Fight.
The first round begins. No time to save that stuff for nationals. It's time to go all in. who will gain control of the match in the early going. Any developments early in the round will set the table for the rest of the fight. Player 2 has the life lead. Can they exploit this advantage? Somehow pushes back all the way to center stage. This is where things will get interesting as the damage starts to pile up on both fighters. Bops him with a target. It goes for the super art. The Dragon Lash Flame giving them a side switch on top of the damage. Player 1 has, burnout triggered. Both fighters planning something? They're both out of drive. Just goes for it. Smart decision there. The chip damage was enough. Player 2 with a big first round pickup. Can they close it out?
Fight.
Who's going to start things off? This fight is just underway. What kind of game plan do they have? Both fighters want to establish themselves early on. Looking for a chance. Knockdown. Player 1 has a slight life lead. There's been some back and forth, but no one has dominated the fight. Player 1 will look to... burnout triggered. A quick breather. Zones with the fireball. You've got to be mindful of reach and jump-ins. This reads the jump-in perfectly. Closes with the throw. Hitting him with the smart stuff. This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks. Final round. Who will the fighting game gods favor here? Oh, they're in the corner now. No running away. Chases them into the corner and will now look to do some damage. Player 2 is on the brink of disaster. Ooh, you never know what can happen here. This is where smart meter management is going to come into play. Our fighters will need to tread carefully. Close range projectile. Blocks the low kick. Looking for a clutch anti-air. All the throw connects. This may turn into a big chance. With super arts into play, it's really anything throws them. What now? Player 2 needs to wait this out. Medium kick into. Quick step forward. Super art to show them what a PhD in fighters can do for you. Wait, what? Are they actually dead? Wasn't a sure bet, but the meter management was so on point. Woo, I dare you to find me a better match than that. Get up and tell them what's good.
Round 1. Fight.
Time to get down to business. The first round starts now. The impact doesn't do it. Hits him with a stop and bop. Medium kick hits. Checks him with a projectile. Player 1 pushes the opponent into the corner. Buys some time by driving them into the corner. And now they can create some big chances to do damage here. Dangerous range here. You don't want to get jumped on a long recovery move or you're going to eat tons of damage. All right. Look at the damage they can pump out with the combo. Things are heating up. Like
要吧，没什么好货。
Player 2 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling.
不知道还在
Everything up until now, and everything from good heads-up decision, opting for the drive impact. That's how you force your opponent to do what you want so you can get a punish. Shows a medium kick. Brushes that off and keeps going. Both fighters have a full super meter on deck. The winner will be the one who manages it best. This is where smart meter management is going to come into play. Our fighters will need to tread carefully. Player 1 will need to play it conservative until all the throw connects. Breaks their guard with the throw. Here comes the mix-up. Oh, there's the drive impact that's going to be closes it out. We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win? Drops him hard. Throw is denied. What a read. Looks like they want to put a new spin on things with that fireball. Both fighters are raring. They're waiting for the opportunity to bust this match wide open. Full SA meters on deck for both sides. This could be over soon. Will this super art do anything? What were they thinking? There's a burnout. What now? Ooh, what a smart blow. Player 2 is in a very good spot now. Sajidrai no, rethrows them. Okay, here we show. Oh, yo! Rock, super hit! Player 2 can't use any drive moves. Gotta play it safe. Aims for the shit. No one could have called that. Player.
烂。
Here comes a new challenger.
Our fighters are ready to lay it all on the line.
仕方ないやるか
我这监控不可以放。
Let's see
啊，
what
这让
they
我
try to do
会
here in
哦
the。first round. Player 2 with the life lead. Backs them into the corner. Buys some time by driving them into the corner. And now they can create some big chances to do damage here. A dangerous range here. Gonna eat tons of damage. The grab misses. Alright, what's coming up next? Drive rush. Gets in their face. Jinrai kick for a mix-up. They were right to be on guard there. Player 1 will have to fight back here with ends the round with a sick combo. Amazing. Player 2 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? Closes the gap. Who's going to start things off? Box him with a target combo. Quick dash it. Alright, what's coming up next? Player 1 will look to apply pressure here. Big chance here to do some damage if they can keep the corner pressure up. Player 1 in dire straits with burnout. Hits up the counter. This is going to be huge. Oh no, they're stunned. How will they utilize this? Both fighters have a full super meter. Hit them with a stop and pop. Oh, burnout triggered. Player 2 can't use any drives. Gotta play it safe. A clean KO. Nice meter awareness. This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks.
Final round. Fight.
Backdash to start. They're not taking any chances. Connects with the throw. Nightshade pull. Fireball into the corner. They're trying to force the opponent. This can lead to some big damage. Amazing. Ooh, what a smart throw. Player 2, risky play, but it pays off. Player 2 needs to take advantage of this gauge disparity. Jinrai, what's next? Throws him. A jump in? Oh, they switched the ball. The throw connects. Player 1 is in a bit all in with a rush. Oh, they're gonna bring in the middle. Noticeable life lead. It is over. Player 1 comes out on top of that fierce battle. Talk about a show. That match had it all. They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch. Throws a fireball. In with snake step. Both fighters want to establish themselves early on. Okay, we're in the early stages of the round. Lots of aggression from both sides. Surprises them with a drive rush. Trips him up. Player 2 pushes the opponent into the corner. Buys some time by driving them into the corner. And now they can create some big chances to do damage here. Player 2 is going to have a hard time managing their drive now. Can't tech the throw? In a dire situation. KO. Player 1 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage.
Round 2. Fight.
Jumps in. The next round is beginning. What's gonna happen now? Still very early in the round. They're still feeling each other out. Was looking for that jump attack. So they break forward, springs forward with the drive rush. Okay, so you can use drive rushes just like that to launch attacks from much further away. Player 2 will have to deal with this dangerous bout of burnout for a while. Out of drive game. Now's the time. Player 2 will look to apply pressure here. The throw missed.
Huh?
Big throw. This is a turning point. They got it experiencing burnout. They're spacing drive rush to keep it going. Gotta do better than that. Scared money don't make no money. Spends it all for the Shinryu Ripper. Player 1 can't betting it all on the drive rush. Both fighters have knocked them out of the air. The Shinrai, amazing. Dangerous shifts them for the win. Ooh, I dare you to find me a better match than that. Get up and tell them what's good.
走，跟你就拼就变死。就是你出去决斗。
Our fighters are
就是
pumping
变
themselves up
变
and are
死了。
raring to go. Who's going to come out on top in this fight?
那就是廖志强
First round,
烂
what's
线
going to happen? Goes for the throw. Steps in for the throw. Can they use the corner to mount a comeback? All right. Neither of them willing to back off here. Deal some damage with that quick combo. Player 1 pushes the opponent into the corner.
啊，要大台北整
If
2
they
万
can't
啊，
escape
这我
this
想
rock solid corner press, opts for the throw to close it out.
主任的预算当然是2万啊。
不然你要推荐我
They'll want to keep the ball rolling. They've piled up
万
the
真的
knowledge.
是该买一间
Now,
了
how，are
那
they
要
going
买
to
在
use
哪
it?？Combo with the target combo. Jumps. Quick dashing. Nice parry. Sees him coming and shrugs it off with the super armor. What'll happen here? Player 2 needs to use puts the super armor to good use. Uses the target combo as a filler. Gets the combo. Our fighters are at a standstill. What's the play here? Bust out the parry. Their life is hanging by a thread. They gotta lean heavily on their drive moves now. Jump crowns them from above. Noticeable life lead. Is a comeback still possible? These fighters are swinging for control of the match. Who's gonna take it? What a finish! Here's the final round. The real fight starts now. Opens with a jump in. Final round. Who will the fighting game gods favor here? Jumps in. Both fighters are standing. Nothing but air. Ends the meter, hoping for a good return. Uh-oh. This could really tip the scales. Up to spend the meter on the super. Player 2 needs to take advantage of this gauge disparity. Amazing. Player 1 is in a very good spot. Anti-air in the clutch. Up for the Tonatrip. Risky flatline though. Ooh, I dare you to find me a better match than that. Get up and tell them what's good.
Round 1. Fight.
The first round begins. Snow knocked them out of the air. Goes for the throw. You get a lot more out of a counter throw than a normal one. The combo's there. Grabs him. All right, what's coming up next? They're jostling for the dominant position in the corner. Neither of them willing to back off here. This is a gigantic life lead. How are they going to deal with this? Taking stock. The pressure is so intense here. Gets him. Player 1 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Decides to meet them in the air. Burns the drive gauge. Big counter. Their spacing is so... Will that parry change the momentum of this match? Perfect read with the drive parry. Pops them with a shorty. A quick breather. Player 1 needs the nice counter. Are they going to be able to come back and snatch victory from the jaws of defeat? Gets the counter hit for the win. They're so good.
Here comes a new challenger.
This isn't about just winning the match. Pride and bragging rights are at stake here. Both fighters will need to bring their A game to the tables.
Round one. Fight.
All right, first
要
round.
又变得跟你不顺。
Uses this opportunity to really lay into the opponent with a damaging combo. They gotta escape from the corner before the pressure builds up. They've got nowhere to run now that they're in the corner. Player one is just about out of drive after that. Checking how their opponent reacts to fireballs. All right, what's coming up next? With the life gap opening up. KO. Player one on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on.
Round two. Fight.
走，
Fires off a Nightshade Pulse. Was looking for that jump attack. Both fighters want to establish themselves early on. Can't tech the throw. Good work staying in throw range there. Nightshade Pulse comes out to play. Throws a fireball here, maybe as a simple zoning strat. Is the fireball part of their corner game? They both have full drive gauges to work with. Breaks them, springs forward with the drive rush. Closes the distance. They are really going at each other this round. The reads they make now will be key. Ooh, what a smart throw! A quick breather. You've got to be mindful of reach and jump-ins at this range. They return to center stage. He connects with the throw. Can they close this round without relying on drop? Hits up the count. What a finish! Last round, people. Both fighters gotta go all in from this point.
Final round. Fight.
Quick step forward. Who's going to steal this win? Risky up-close scrap still going. Medium kick into. Ooh, you never know what can happen here. Gotta do better than that. Quick dash. Betting it all on the drive rush. There's the counter we wanted. The low. Looking for a hold. Forward rush. Reads the jump and closes it out. Player one gets the win in a convincing fashion. They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch. This is gonna hurt. Hits up the counter. This is going to be huge. Player one chases them down. Keeping them in the corner will only produce more damage opportunities. Lands the forward throw. The corner pressure continues. Player two is maintaining the corner position for some juicy damage. Was looking for that jump attack. So they break forward to pressure the opponent. That attack landed for a counter hit. They'll have to decide ends the round with a sick combo. Amazing. Player two picks up the always important first round.
明
They'll
星
want to keep the
学
ball
习
rolling.
好歹，
Goes for the jump in to start. Are we going to see some fireworks here? Dashes. Fires off a Nightshade Pulse. Drive rush to keep it going. Takes a trip. The low heavy's blocked. Breaks the block with a throw. Going in, springs forward with the drive rush. Closes the distance. Player one needs to use the threat of the corner here. Full SA meters on deck for both sides. This could be over soon. It's a good spot to use the super. We have super arts on deck. There's still a chance to turn this around. Slight lead is there, but still anyone's game. Their spacing is so hits the drive. Drops hard. Escapes the corner. One chance here, springs forward with the drive rush. Fireball pressure. Trying to wear down the opponent. Flatlines them.
查到
Player two brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet.
什么东西阻断万物
Pulse comes out to play. Throws him. What's next?
啊？我本来抓万物啊，就是就
Perfectly timed
越
parry
看
to
万
deflect
物
the opponent's
越看
attack.
越烂。
You don't want to get
Oh.
caught in that situation too many times. Player 2 is maintaining the corner position for some juicy damage. Gets backed into the corner with pressure building. KO. Player 2 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling.
Round 2. Fight.
Goes for the jump in to start the round. Ooh, snap kick sends him spinning. Clean parry. Big throws. That throw will do some good damage. Player 2 needs to use the threat of the corner here. They gotta be careful not to overextend or their opponent might go for a side switch. Doesn't miss a beat. Jinrai kick for a mix-up. Jumps. Sight springs forward with the drive rush. And whip in there. Here's the final round. The real fight starts now.
Final round. Fight.
Bring down the purple stuff. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Breaks the block with a throw. Dives in with cool face. Still plenty of time left. This can lead to some big damage. Going in, full SA meters on deck for both sides. Just drive rush to keep it going. Knock them out of the air. Quick forward rush. Hit that with confidence. Dragon more fuel for the fire. Cook them up.
好，
Trying to dig in deep with those claws. Super art to show them what a PhD in fighters can do for you.
あとこことどうぞ最後に仕上げ苦しいですか
Get your plates ready. Damage is on the menu. Jump. Reads the jump in perfectly. Drive rush. Looking to shred something. Answers with a fireball. Nice game pulse. This is rushes in. It is over. Player 1 is gonna be watching replays of this one for a while. They
只能跟一个人顺。来船洗澡。
How's this match gonna shake out? It's gonna be exciting to see.
Round 1. Fight.
All right, first round. What's going to happen? Player 2 pushes the opponent into the corner. Buys some time by driving them into the corner. And now they can create some big chances to do damage here. Player 2 can't let their drive gauge run out. They need to find a way to reset the situation. How much damage can they deal before the opponent's drive gauge replenishes? Player 2 is maintaining the corner position for some juicy damage. Life lead opens up. KO. Player 2 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. That's a counter. Are we going to see some fireworks here? Player 2 has a slight life lead. Jinrai kick for a mix-up. Scrapping it out up close. Both fighters planning something?
他这个极气重拳我熬不出
Barely
来。
hanging in there, but can still mount a comeback using their drive. KO! Player 2 brings it home. Let's see if they can
好
build
莫名
themselves
其
a
妙。我每次按我的刀都不见。
We're here in the first round. Which one of them will let their fists do the talking?
刀派铁拳，
Anticipated that counter and blocks. Okay, takes them all the way to the corner. Uses the target combo to take a chunk of damage off the opponent. Taking stock.
刀派铁拳，
Sees it coming and blocks it, gets him. Player 2 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling.
刀派铁拳，
This converts the opening impact into a punish counter. Tatsu's out of the quick dash. Player 1 creates a good corner opportunity.
เอาผ่าย
They gotta be
Up
careful
high.
not to overextend or their opponent might go for a side switch.
เอาผ่าย
Picks up the counter. This is going to be huge.
เอาผ่าย
There's a wall splat. They can't do
high.
anything now. Their life is hanging by a thread. They gotta lean
Up
heavy
high.
on their drive. Perfect KO. They were in full control there. We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win?
ผ่าย
Final round.
Up
Who's
high.
fighting game God's favor here? Throws them. That throw will do some good damage. Quick dash Tatsu. Player
Up
one.
high.
with a big super armor use. Spends it all on the super. Not shy one bit about it. Names the super.
Up high.
Time for dessert. Are we gonna see a comeback here? This is so tense. Noticeable life lead. Is a
Up
comeback
high.
still possible? What a finish! Player two.
Here comes a new challenger.
It's time to see what both fighters have in store for us today. Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. Shoots off a projectile from downtown to check their approach. Denying them a breather there with a long-range fireball. Player 2 pushes the opponent into the corner. Denies the jumping attack with a jumping attack of their own. Player 2 is in burnout. Drives off the table. Knockdown. With the life gap opening up, they need to lean hard on their drive usage. Heading into the end game now, it's getting tense. This is the range where things get messy. Springs for KO! Player 2 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. They both showed their hands a little bit, so they must be thinking of a counter. Jumps in. In with snake step. Drive rush to keep it going. A quick breather. Blocks across a good read. Blocks it well. Player 1 will look to apply pressure here. Life lead is all in with a rush. It's a good spot to use the super. Deadly implication finds the mark. Now the projectile connects, not giving the opponent any chance. Here's the final round. The real fight starts now. Rodrigo. Oh, they're in the corner now. No overhead attack. Player 2 with the rhythm owning that space. Block parry. Are they going legs in? Jumps over in a flash. Player 2 gets the win in a convincing fashion. They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Turns it up a notch and sends them to the corner. Good job here in giving themselves a chance to gain the upper hand. Player 2 can't let their drive gauge run out. They need to find a way to reset the situation. Surprises them with a drive rush. All right, what's coming up next? Goes for the drive rush there. Life lead opens up. And the throw ends the round. Player 2 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Who's going to start things
เอา
off?
ผ่าย
Medium kick hit. In with snake step. Their spacing is so on point right now. But who's gonna blink first? Player 2 will look to apply pressure here. Big chance here to do some damage if they can keep the corner pressure up. Are we gonna see a comeback here? They gotta go! What a sick counter! It's like they knew exactly what was gonna happen. This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks. It's time for both fighters to lay it all on the line. Jumps up. The match just instantly to some big damage. Ooh, you never know what can happen here. Amazing! There's a burnout. Throws them. This is a complete shutdown. They can't escape. Player super hard to show fighters can do for you. Will this be enough to kill? What? That was enough to kill? Yo, that read was godlike. Player 2 was an absolute beast in that match.
Here comes a new challenger.
This isn't about just winning the match. Pride and bragging rights are at stake here. Both fighters will need to bring their A game to the table. Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Checks with the projectile. No go for the throw. It's the start of the round. How will they start their approach? Plenty of time left. How's the match going to play out? Player 1 will be in a world of hurt if their drive gauge runs out. The drive gauge is completely empty, meaning their ability to block is also weak. Player 2 creates a good corner opportunity. Huge opportunity here with no way to backdash out of danger. That was a solid anti-air. Player 1 is maintaining the corner position for some juicy damage. Strings it all together. Heading into the end game now, it's getting tense. Player 2 has completely used all of their drive impact for the win. Player 1 with a good start to the fight, but can they keep it up? Opts to create space to start. This round is so important. You can feel the intensity in the air. A nice chunky combo. Can they keep up the assault? No holding back. Goes all out for the big damage. Player 2 can build off this lead. Knockdown and player 2 can't use any drive moves without burning out. The fighters return to the middle of the stage. Does a good job escaping the corner. Puts the super armor to good use. Experiencing burnout. Super arts on deck. Turning it right up with the super. This is the kind of acupuncture you don't want because one touch from Yatsu is damn near fatal. A single hit will do it. Nightshade pulse. Dangerous range here. Not critical art now. This is gonna kill. No doubt about it. Closes it out. We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win? This is it. Who's gonna take it all? The match just started. It's anyone's game. Oh man, this is a scary range. What now? What'll both players do? Going in.
小猴鸡鸡鸡，
There's a burnout.
你是找到了没？
找到什么啦？就没有好的哦，不是说了吗？
都没好的，
我他妈全部都看过了，你还想怎么样？就在等，
我在等到什么时候？等到被
我哪
砍
知道？就等啊，不然能怎么办？没有好的我怎么办？
我又不要整几年了，
那你要帮我搬家吗？
我又整几年了。
帮我搬家，我请你吃好吃的哦。
Good parry there and not a perfect parry, but I'll take it. Player 2
不好吃，我就是直接带一枪走啊！
strings it all together.
他妈到时候抽到你不行，
然后就拿去卖。
They trade hits.
干，还
Holds out
我！
with the block. At this
不要
range, many
偷我的
attacks can connect
箱
with
子，你这个小偷！
Player 2
我就
picks
忙
up
着
the
大
first
家
round.
抽吼。
That'll give them a psychological advantage.
并没有。
But puts the super armor to good use. Combo with the target combo. Grabs and throws him away. Takes advantage of the hesitation and gets some good damage in return. Backs them into the corner in a hurry. Dives in with cool faith. Have they noticed the drive gauge gap? Drive gauge is almost empty. They gotta be careful. Uses the parry so the opponent can't dictate the pace of the round. Our fighters are at a standstill. What's the play here? Goes for the rush. Uses the gauge for a super art. Closing it out with a super art finish. Nice and clean.
最後に仕上げ
There it is. They knew it'd be enough. We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win? The last round. It's now or never. Overhead. Carries them all the way to the corner and eats it. Player 2 with the rhythm over in a flash. Player 2 gets the win in a convincing fashion. They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch. Goes with the safe stuff with that target. Parries the attack. The drive parry was successful. A parry here puts drive gauge in the bank, which really could help later in the round. Player 2 in that dangerous burnout state. Oh, can they survive this badly timed burnout? Player 2 doesn't have a lot of drive gauge to play with. Not a good thing. Let's see how they apply their corner pressure in this situation. They've been pushed into the wall and the stun's there. Heading into the end game now. It gets them. Player 1 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now? Goes for the Tony Crystal mix of experiencing burnout. Player 2 needs to deal with this burnout. A quick breather.
没 kill 的。
Jumps in. Lands the back throw. Time to go to work. Player 1 got him up against the wall and the stun is there. Solid trigger on the toxic blossom to
要不要玩爬路蒙？
burnout activates.
如果不买在那边，
What's
不要
gonna
玩。
happen?
你说要玩我就买，
We're going into the final
可
round
是我觉得我
Which
电脑
fighter
会
has
不会
it in them
顶
to？ grind out the win? Final round. Who will the fighting
哎
game
呀
gods favor here?
如果不买在那边，是不是不要玩？
Smart play with the throw.
要玩就
Going
买
in,。
卖。
still slugging it out at this range. Fights out of the corner, back to the center of the stage.
他是不是要开始？
Going in.
不知道。
Player took overhead. On super art to show off what a PhD and fighters can do for you.
哦，
Oh, looking for the definitive end to this round with a level 3 super. Gotta hand it to both of our fighters. They put on a real clinic for us.
match.
哎，哦，
Here comes a new challenger.
Y'all better have your Sunday's best on because it's time for business.
速やかに消し
爽身，
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do?
耶！我的搬家，
Player 2 pushes the opponent into the corner. There's a
多
corner
多
switch.
超大家，
Does not want to get stuck in this corner.
帮我
They
搬
trade hits, and
家。
now
多
that's
多
some
超
big
大
juicy
房
damage on that
间
counter.，
没找好就帮你搬，找好再说
Solid
了。
throw tech. Gets the jump in.
多多美好
Burnout
的
activates.
帮我开
Player
车，我
2
不会开。
found the opening and snares them clean.
多
Was
多
hungry
再
for the
等
grab.
等，
A gutsy fireball gives them the round. Player 2 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? That's the counter. The next round is beginning. What's gonna happen now? Big counter. Neither of them willing to back off. Amnesia! Player 2 needs to use the threat of the corner here. In with Snake Step. Counters with Amnesia. Nice read. Knockdown and drive rush to keep it going. And they create an opportunity for themselves to seal and whip. They're wide open. What a finish! We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win? Backdash to start. Adds a bit of OG spice to it. Throwing some shade. This could lead to some big damage. Looking to impress with this super. This is the kind of pressure you don't want because one touch from Yatsu is damn near fatal. Look forward rush. Player 1 has the super gauge advantage. Ribo! Oh, coming for you. Throws them. They push their way out of the corner. Stone Cold Embrace. You can't block those. What now? Gets the counter hit. Getting up close and personal. I can't believe it. Got him. Mix up time.
3个房间15瓶，这个有11瓶，骗一下。
Back into the corner. Drive impact misses. Both fighters are hurting. What's gonna happen? The drive impact doesn't work. Willing to risk it
我也
for the
觉得那个
overtime.
血这个频数到底能不能冲？
Player 1 is gonna be watching replays for this one for a while.
我马上去
They
看吧，
really took it down to the
对吧？
wire. It's not over yet. Let's believe it's time for that run back. Checks with a medium. Departure set. Player 1 with the life lead. They've got a small life lead, but it's not over. Player 1 is just about out of drive after that. Knockdown. Maintains composure and pushes out of the corner. He's gonna pay for telegraphing that jump in. Nice stuff. They timed their parry to activate just as the jump in was coming and triggered the perfect parry. Takes the chance to hurt him. That's some big juicy damage on the counter hit. Are we gonna see a comeback here?
阿鲁世界
Timely side switch there, which will let him go on the attack. The punch is so intense here. Gets the jump
同
in.
志都買差的。
In with snake step. Grabs and
卡
throws
鲁
him
蒙
away.
给多大
Springs
姐
forward？ with the drive rush. Closes it with a classic
你也
corner.
在玩啊？
Player 2 with the first strike, but they
这又
can't
不
get
买。
complacent.
哦，我觉得我电脑跑不动。
说什么瞎七八
They're not
话
taking any chances.
买，等一下买，等
That's
一下
some
买，
big
我玩一下
hits with a
PO。
stop and pop. Dashes up.
看完
Full
了。
SA meters on deck for both sides. This could be over soon. What'll happen here?
没手完了，
Will look to a
还没买。
还没买，
still slugging it out at this range. That's gonna leave him rattled.
还没买
Pulls him and locks him in embrace. What now? Burns out. Stone cold
鲁
embrace.
蒙给多大姐？噔噔噔噔
Can't
噔
lose any drive moves. Gotta play it safe. What a
噔噔
pull.
噔噔噔。
Player 2 is a force to be reckoned
努
with.
力弄那个。
How is this rematch going to play out? Are we going to witness a blow up here?
我任天堂竟然没有要告
The opponent wants to do first. Reads them. Player 1 has a slight life lead that they may sit on. Time to sit on the lead. Player 2 in that dangerous burnout state. No good up high. Player 2 doesn't have a lot of drive gauge to play with.
是哇
Not a good
塞
place.
哟
What's！their game plan here at this critical stage? Nails the
原来
entry.
那一间就是之前做那个什么托皮卡那个超像萨尔达传说的那一家，
Fantastic reactions there.
原来是
This
超习
sun
惯
might be
犯
the
啊！
end of this round. Player 2 is almost dead. Saw them sweating against the wall and gets in the throw. Player 1 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? Everything up until now and everything from here on out is so vital. Gets the counter hit throw. No escape from the throw. Can't tech the throw. That combo did decent damage. Fires off the Nova. Knockdown and player 2 needs to use the threat of the corner here. Oh, what's this? They can't squander this punish counter chance. A real test of nerves here. A quick breather. Jump solid anti-air. Knocked him out of the air. Player 2 links it. 3 dashes out the cage right there. This is gonna kill, no doubt about it. That was the highest I've ever seen.
啊，别都大姐。
Player 1 gets the win in a convincing fashion.
Here comes a new challenger.
We're in for something special right here, right now.
どうはいかがですか？手加減はしない。
看2万块哦，为什
All right, first round. What's going to happen? They're not going to allow any jump-ins. Wow, shut down. They got to escape from the corner before the pressure builds up. Well-timed corner switch.
2万
Not
块
shy
根本不
with
值
the。grab. Projectile to try
妈
and
的
change
台
the
北
situation.
都这么贵？
Uncomfortable space here. Can they clip each other on the edge? Can't tech the
哪一
throw?
只？
Taking stock. Takes the chance, gets him. Player 2 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with?
Round 2. Fight.
Jumps in. That drive impact is blocked. You can block impact, or you're gonna lose some
哇，
drive gauge
谁
when
被
you
停
do.
权了？
Both fighters want to establish themselves early on.
他是谁啊？什么 TWO
Hits up the
51
counter. This is going to be huge.
反卖球啊！
是啊？
Connect. Oh, burnout.
你怎么
triggered.
知道他是转卖出？
Player 2 has an empty drive gauge. This is a very
大
precarious
家都知
situation.
道，
Springs forward with the drive rush.
又是大家都知道的设定嘛。
Off of me. Hits him with a stopping bomb. Player 2 can't let this simmer. They gotta start cooking. Ooh, what a smart throw.
哪一只？
大家都说你长得像谁？
This is a critical moment. Meets them air to air. What a finish. That was catch as catch can, as you're gonna get in a fight. Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. We are here in the first round. Which one of them will let their fists do the talking? That attack landed for a counter hit. They'll have to decide how to follow up. Player 2 pushes the opponent into the corner. Buys some time by driving them into the corner. And now they can create some big chances to do damage here. Big counter.
好冷哦，还感冒了。
Player 1 can't afford to get hit again, but still has a chance to take the round if they can find openings to use their drive. Can't tech the throw, so they break forward to pressure the opponent. Life lead opens up. Jumps in. The quarter makes burnout on pay. Oh. Player 2 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage.
Round 2. Fight.
Going for the jump in to start.
那你们日币就换几十万了。
Solid combo.
我还没换。
Player springs forward
那
with
你
the
要换
drive
多
rush.
少？
哇，
Yes.
78万
Player 2 needs to use the threat of the
太
corner.
多了吧？要
Both
买一点
fighters
东
planning
西。
something?
没有他就换多也不会忍。
Expect the tempo of the
那
match
是
to
之
change.
前就是这么多啊。
Critical art. Looking to impress.
你把后期砍到哪里换？
超级穷人。哦，伪创穷人
How
哎
a！solid neutral game wins
你
matches.
就要演伪唱大弟子。
我都快要被裁员。没错，
下摆，
Challenger.
上班打瞌睡，
好爽！主任
好
特
爽，准备裁员。
Our
没
fighters
人
are
敢
pumping
叫你。
themselves up and are raring to go. Who's going to come out on top in this fight? The fight's now underway. This is Vicious with the play-by-play. Player 2 with the life lead. Now they get pushed into the corner.
之
where
前
it's
在
going to
那
be
个什么
very
光电
difficult to
公
escape.
司
Keeping them in the corner will
打
only
瞌睡
produce
都被
more
人家
damage
讲
on
话
them.。
你说
Player
联
2
军哦，
needs to deal with this
对啊
burnout.，
作业员
One
本来就
fighter's
比较
drive
会被
gauge is
靠
just
腰
about
吧。
empty. Can they recover or
没
are
有，
they
我
in
那时候
trouble?
坐在
What
办
a
公
clutch
室
side
用
piece
的
there.
用东
Now they need
西
to。capitalize on this
啊，
chance.
那就是
Player will KO.
姑姑哦，
然后他们办公室都超
Player
级
2
开放，
on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the
我后
pressure
面就是
on.
走道，经过就知道我在打瞌睡。
起来
Slides into
睡，
this to keep the pressure on.
起来重睡，
Dashes
睡
forward. Blows him. What's
睡
next?
起
Sees
来
him，coming and shrugs it off with the super arm. You've got to be mindful of reach and jump-ins at this range. Opts to continue the attack with the drive. Player 2 needs to use the threat of the corner here. Breaks it! And they create an opportunity for themselves to seal the deal. The next touch may decide this round. Flatlines them. Here's the final round. The real fight starts now.
Final round. Fight.
The parry. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Manages to block the jump-in attack. Springs forward with the drive rush. Closes the distance. Both fighters have a full Kupa meter and whiffs. They're wide open. Handle with care. You can't drop driving that. They're in range. Forward rush. Oh, putting the cherry on top. Uh-oh. This could really tip the scale.
最後に仕上げ苦しいです。
Big drive rush. Ooh, what a smart throw. Cross super art incoming.
小吃
Player 2 was an absolute beast in that match. They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch. Hits them with a stopping body. Uses the target combo as a filler. The quarter makes it hard to escape. What'll be the setup here? Huge opportunity here with no way to backdash out of danger. The drive rush to try and keep up the attack. Player 2 is maintaining the corner position for some juicy damage. Takes the chance to hurt him. Gets him. Player 2 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with?
Round 2. Fight.
How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now? Blows him. What's next? Drive rush to keep it going. Spends 2 for the meteorite and absolutely destroys him. Now, can they finish the job? Player 2 is working with a better gauge. What can they do with it? What separates the good from the great in this game is smart gauge management. Dashes
脚
forward.
啊，好忍。
Big throws him. Player 2 sees him coming and shrugs it off with a super arm. Oh, burnout. Expect the tempo of the match to tank. Player 2 can't use any drive moves. Gotta play it safe. The jump in is denied. Breaks through with the throw. Gotta hand it to both of our fighters. They put on a real clinic for us.
Here comes a new challenger.
We're in for something special right here, right now.
毒はいかがですか？
手加減は Round 1. Fight.
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Player 2 pushes the opponent into the corner. Buys some time by driving them into the corner. And now they can create some big chances to do damage here. Corner switch means they can now go on the offensive. Gets out of the corner. Player 2 can't let their drive gauge run out. They need to find a way to reset the situation. In a dire situation, they can't afford any mistakes. Life lead is opening up, but that could still be overcome with smart drive use. A quick drive rush to keep it going.
看 A4 刷起来，爱
Just
迪
as
生
both fighters look for an opening. Both fighters are weighing their options and looking. Finishes it with the anti-air. Player 2 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? Shows a medium kick. Checks him with a projectile. Player 2 did a great job of reading their opponent up close that last round. Can they keep the momentum? Hits up the counter. This is going to be huge. Jump. Super hearts on deck for both fighters. How they approach the situation will be interesting. Ooh, snap kick sends them spinning. Good job escaping that dangerous corner situation. In with snake step. Looking to impress with this super. Uses the game for the super. They are not playing around here. Ooh, snake step. They're in range. We gonna see a jump in? A dash?
哪一个？
Or he closes it out. Player 2 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch. From upstairs. Takes the chance to hurt him. Decent damage. What's next? Well, they managed to escape the corner, but they can't let their guard down. Player 1 is going to have a hard time managing their drive now. Good job blocking the jump in. They're showing us just how patient they can be. Player 1 needs to deal with this burnout. Oh, can they survive this badly timed burnout? What's their game plan here at this critical stage? Takes a trip. Player 1 has completely used all of their drive gauge, but they still have enough life left to take the round if they play smart. All right, what's coming up next? They gotta take advantage of the low heavy connected? Player 2 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? Parries the attack. Jinrai kick for a mix-up. Checks him with a projectile. Player 2 did a great job of reading their opponent up close that last round. Can they keep the momentum? Lots of life to play with, and full SA meter. Springs forward with the drive rush. Oh, burnout triggered! Player 2 in dive uses the gauge for a super art. Level 3 super! Spending that meter like it's nobody's business. Player 1 needs to use their SA gauge to their advantage here. Can they create an opportunity for themselves to seal the deal? Drive rush to keep it going. Flatline zone. That was a clinic on how a solid neutral game wins matches.
あります。どうぞ。
いろんな話見てる。
ネモ草って感じだったね。
突然ネモさんとカットインしましたけど、ネモさんがチョコちゃんなんでブランカ使ってるのって聞いたの。
はいはいはい。
チョコさんがブランカだって可愛くないですかって言ったんですよ。
はいはい。
ほんだらネモさんがそれ聞いて、そうなんだ。チョコちゃんブランカに似てるねって言ったんですよ。
Here comes a new challenger.
困惑してたら、だって ってブランカ可愛いんでしょ。じゃあ嬉しいんじゃないの？チョコさんに言ったっていう。
Y'all better have your Sunday's best on because it's time for business. Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Jump in, finds
それ
them
は
all.
ネモさんは本当に
It's the start of the round. How will they start their approach? Maintains composure and pushes out of the corner.
知
Out
道
of the corner and creates some
要
distance.
带看得到远
Willing
近
to。back off here. That's some big juicy damage
看
on
得
the counter.
见又看不见的东西。
Is maintaining the corner position for some juicy damage. Heading into the end game now. KO. Player 2 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with?
いやいやすいません。いや本当にすいません。
Lives with that huge attack.
那
See
你
some fireworks here.
瞬间死掉。
Opts to continue the attack with the drive. That combo did decent damage. You gotta be mindful of reach and jump-ins at this range. Gets the combo. All the throw connects.
包括年前会不会发
This is
啤酒？
gonna hurt. Player 1 will look to apply
过年前
This is a ooh, what a smart throw.
对啊，还没10号就过年了，
我就做一些法，
我们就不一定哈。
那你就到他门口敲他们啊。
人家在家里睡觉，
我没发钱怎么过年？
而且我根本不知道公司在哪。
看你就是被拖欠薪水，然后你两个
恶意欠薪，
抗议。
恶意讨薪。
Nice parry. Grabs him,
我就被
prizes him with a drive
贴一
rush.
个恶意讨
Moves
薪
before
的
with a
罪。
drive rush get extra
我要
frustrating
绑头带
for a
去，
potentially high return. Goes for the command grab. Player 1 chases him down. What's their game plan here at this critical stage? Alright, what's coming up next? Life lead is opening up. KO! Player 1 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with?
对头现在是不是也在用演算法啊？
それは僕偉いんじゃない。
Space to start. How will they take advantage of everything that's happening up until now?
都会贴到想要一些白痴频道的
Fires off a nightshade pulse. Took him to the corner and flat.
推特啊，
这本来就那个啊，
Dashes up.
之前都嘛只会贴那个，只会出现你追踪的或是那个而已。
One chance. The projectile connects. Not
就
giving
是
the
大家
opponent
都喜
any
欢
chance.
啊。
Here's the final round. The real fight starts now.
我现在就很常出现那个 Street Fight，
Ghost drops him from the air.
就
Going to
特别好用
win. Drops him hard. Connects with the throw. That throw will do some good damage. Ooh, you never know what can happen here. A jump? Oh, burnout. Did they mean to do that? Okay, here we go. Player 1 can't let this simmer. They gotta start cooking. Triangle from closes
あ、でも
it
来
out.
たらエドやりたい。
That was a fight heard around the world. Yo, pop that.
本体のエドか。
It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back. Fires off a nightshade pulse. Jumps it, miraculous grab. Decides to meet them in the air. They're on the lookout for jump-ins. Difficult situation for a throw. Takes a trip. Player 1 chases them down. If they can't escape this rock-solid corner pressure, this round is over. Rejects the air attempt. Player 1 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on.
ねあれね、竜とかね。
Opts to create space to start. Got their eye on the air. Nightshade pulse drive rush to keep it going. Player 1 has the life lead. Can they use it? There's been some back and forth, but no one has dominated the fight. Fights out of the corner, back to the center of the stage. Does a good job escaping the corner. Both fighters are trying not to get trapped in the corner. Who's gonna take it? A quick breather. This is gonna hurt. Lead is there, but still anyone's game. Late transition. Oh, putting the cherry on top. The walk up into the front. That final push at the end paid off in spades. When you have a chance to finish it, you gotta take it. So this is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. They quickly get back into the corner of the stage. Chases them into the corner and will now look to do some damage. Jump! Both absolutely refusing to give up ground. Looking to shred something.
SE の音まで言う。
Player 1 needs bears the burnout. Ooh, does them dirty. Player 1 draws to the target. These guys are not giving each other any time to breathe. Player 2 is in a very good spot now. Taking chunks out of each other here. Will it be the damage or the setup? They're dizzy. Super out of nowhere. The big brains of this competitor is unreal. Doesn't leave anything to chance with that super finish. Get that bank account ready because that fight was easy money.
这个我刚才有看过。
好可爱。
我的眼镜可能越快掉。
You better have your Sunday's best on because it's time for business. Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. Goes for the throw. There's a drive rush to throw the opponent off balance. Moves performed off a drive rush get extra plus for him, making for a potentially high return. They're barely hanging in there. Can they hold out any longer? Sticks the combo. Player 2 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? Goes with the projectile for their opening shot. They've piled up the knowledge. Now, how are they going to use it? Picks up the counter. This is going to be huge. In with Snake Step. Burnout. Expect the tempo of the match to change. Player 1, drive rush to keep it going. Player 1 needs to use the threat of the corner here. Big chance here to do some damage if they can keep the corner pressure up. This is gonna hurt. Noticeable life lead. Is a comeback still possible? There's a burnout. Turning it right up with the super. Oh, no question whether this super art is going to kill or not. Did not miss that chance and takes the round. Player 2 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. Nightshade Pulse comes out to play. The jump in is denied. Spends a little drive gauge here to go on the offensive. The combo's there. What's going to follow the combo? Can't tech the throw? Alright, what's coming up next? Life lead is opening up, but that could still be overcome with smart drive use. Grabs him, knockdown. Gets him.
这个我刚刚也看过。
Player 2 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on.
丁仪
Goes for the jump in to start. They've piled up the knowledge. Now, how are they going to use it? Jumps? Blocks the ambiguous cross-up. Spot on blocking. Jumps in. The quarter makes it hard to escape. What'll be the setup here? They gotta be careful not to overextend or their opponent might go for a side switch. Player 1 can't use any drive moves without burning out. The no-fly zone. All in with a rush. All the throw connects. You've gotta be mindful of reaching. Crowns him from above. Nightshade forward rush. Throws him. What's next? Oh, burnout. Did they mean to do that? The jump in is rejected. Here's the final round. The real fight starts now. Star of the game tries to act quickly, but whips the attack. The exchange close. In with overdrive cannon spike. Player 2 can build off defending it all on a drive rush. Closes the distance. Anti-air in the clutch. Player 2 can't let this simmer. They gotta start cooking. This is a carousal from above. This unleashes some big damage. All in with a rush. Here, yo, Raw super here. Player 1.
老吴要那个马轮椅哦，那我买哦。
Such a smart player to go for in this situation. Fighting back against the odds and giving them a chance to win this. So fast on the air throw. They are done. Player 2 has got to be feeling good getting the win out of that.